Hi, Stephen Alexis here. Welcome to the Q4 Town Hall meeting. Today we're going to be talking about what's going on in the business, recognizing our people, update on EOS, keeping it safe, diversity and inclusion, our culture, and then at the wrap up of this video, if you see Alexis and I out on the floor, please stop us if you have any questions.
All right, so let's talk about what's going on in the business around all of Deutsche Post DHL. So the first thing we want to announce, if you haven't heard already, on the right-hand side, you're going to see great news regarding our coronavirus bonus. So everyone should have received their bonus in the paycheck. Well, actually, you should have received your bonus this past Monday. If you did not, or have any issues with that, please feel free to flag someone from my HR team down. So what is going on in the business? Well, first off, our growth remains tremendously strong with our updates being released for Q3. Also, we've had high shipment volumes in the e-commerce division, and our global presence continues. As Frank Apple says, our true driver of the success is all of you. With over 580,000 employees worldwide, it's because of everyone who works for us, from excelling during the pandemic, that has really continued to make Deutsche Post very strong. So what's going on in the business around the globe for DHL supply chain? So the first piece we're going to talk through is connected people, which is EOS. We're at an all-time high for employee engagement results, being at a 81%. And then if we look at execution edge, also for EOS, our commitment to health and safety, we're among the highest at 85%. We did fall slightly compared to 2020, but still, that's tremendous. And then also we continue to deliver high quality and day-to-day within our operations. So despite the pandemic and everything going on, we still remain very solid with delivering that customer service at 100% to our clients. And then delighted customers, we have done a great job with growth in strategic products. And our customer satisfaction survey has really good results with a score of over 52% within the Q3. And then lastly, owning tomorrow. DHL is doing a really nice job with automation, and we actually have, believe it or not, automated forklifts in over 1,500 warehouses. So what's going on in the business at DHL Supply Chain North America? Several things. So the first piece is looking at our strong year that we've had. So we've had such a strong year and continue to have it for 2021. Also, we have growth within North America supply chain with over 10% from last year. Then the next one is startups. So despite everything going on with the pandemic, we have over 76 active startups occurring right now. We also are continuing to drive a lot of operation efficiencies using our operation management system culture. And then lastly, on the right-hand side, our customer growth. So as a 3PL, we talk about the customer relationship and what that means. And our annual growth and relationships with these customers has exceeded 112% and will exceed that number by year end.
All right, here's what's going on locally in the business. Here at our facility, we are now getting the Allentown volume that's transitioning back to Robbinsville, which is all coffee, that transitioned about a year ago. And we will also be reinstalling the layer picker that was uninstalled to go back to Allentown, is now coming back to us. So as you see out there on the floor, it has been reinstalled, and we will start to use that in Q1. Department news, in B2B, we've had the largest ship day ever in Robbinsville. We had multiple days of over 100,000 cases shipped. Inbound, we received in all of the Allentown transfer orders needed for orders prior to Black Friday. B2C, Cyber Monday went as planned. We hit all departmental goals and hit same-day metrics as well. In kitting, 60 plus associates were cross-trained to handle the extra workload of Cyber Monday, and is executed flawlessly, which is very impressive. along with kitting 1.5 million more units than previous year. Welcome to the team, everyone. This is 30 people.
Yep, 30 people.
30 people came on since July, so welcome to the team, everyone.
Nice job, welcome.
Promotions, we have Jessica that was promoted to the trainer, Cassandra promoted to a lead, Joyce also promoted to as a lead, Maria to a lead, Julio promoted to supervisor, Carmen promoted to a forklift operator, and Maria promoted to a forklift operator.
Congratulations. Nice work, everyone. All right, and then our Recognizing Excellence winners. So from our draw for July, August, September, October, and last month, thank you for everyone for having a can-do attitude, doing it right the first time, and showing passion. So thank you, everyone. Nice job. All right, so what's going on with our culture? So we do have a holiday luncheon next week, Thursday and Friday, the 16th and 17th, for all associates. Also, coming soon in 2022, which is just a month away, less than a month away, you will now have the ability to request time off of the Chronos clock. So this helps eliminate paper, makes it very eco-friendly for us, and also makes it a lot easier for you to check your time versus having to ask your supervisor, having to put any paper in a box to be manually entered. So more to come there. We'll have some work instructions for training as well. The next is a Smart Connect. So you may be wondering, what's Smart Connect? It is a social media for the organization. So everyone will have access to this. So there'll be some more training as well coming in 2022. And then probably the biggest and most exciting change for all of our associates is the PTO policy for DHL hourly associates. That's coming in 2022 as well. So we currently have our meetings in progress. If you have not attended your meeting or missed your meeting, please attend one of our makeup sessions. And then all of you have been asking out on the floor, you now can put in time for 2022. So because our clocks and requesting time isn't live yet, please continue to use your paper forms to get that time in that you'd like to have for next year. Of course, the same rules apply. First comes first basis, as well as in tandem with tenure. So if you have any questions about how that works, please let someone from my team know out on the floor. Our employee opinion survey. What a great year. So thank you everyone that took the survey. We went up by 1 point since last year in 2020. Still pandemic, everything going on. We appreciate the hard work. We appreciate your feedback. Our participation rate was over 85%, so thank you for that. We continue to solicit feedback, and we will be doing so in our roundtables, which will take place the week of January 10th.
So keeping it safe, as you know, safety is our #1 priority. So far this year, we've had 0 work-related fatalities across the organization, and our recordable injury rate was at 2.4 versus a 2.54 target, which is within goal. So we focus on SIF and SIP potential, which I forget what the hell that is. Serious injury. Pause. Okay.
Serious injury and fatalities.
Okay. All right, focus on SIF and SIF potential, which is serious injury and fatality. These are most serious accidents, of course. And these events, even if the outcome wasn't a serious injury, will be treated with the highest urgency. So as we fill out incident reports, we want to make sure we get down to the root cause and prevent an occurrence from happening. So here is a snapshot of what we're doing here at this facility. So we do critical accident reviews for any incident we have at the facility. We've had 4 OSHA recordable incidents in 2021. 3 were bruising and 1 was a sprain and strain. The accident types are 2 slip and falls, 1 hit against stationary object, and 1 hit by moving vehicle. We are 120 days without a lost time incident or restricted work. Our safety committee is now in place. Safety squad is now established. We are having monthly safety meetings, safety walks, and feedback from committee members to make sure we identify and eliminate any safety hazards in the workplace.
And something to add there, if you're interested in joining the safety committee, please let Manuelisa or Stephen Aiello know, because we're doing something different this year with our safety committee. As Steve mentioned, we have safety walks, and we actually have a calendar each month of what our goals and objectives are, so that when you join the committee, you feel like you have a true purpose in making the building safe and sustaining that safety. So diversity and inclusion, excuse me. So what we want to talk about is employee resource groups. So for those of you who are not aware of an employee resource group, basically what they do is they are a group that brings folks together. So whether you're hourly or salary, with individuals that have a common identity and want to work towards a cause or support a group and network. So currently, there are sessions occurring within the North America, so for DHL supply chain, explaining to sites how to start an ERG if interested. What does that look like? What does the membership look like? And also a playbook to give you some instructions on how to do so. So we do have several ERGs within North America supply chain. We have women in supply chain, we have veterans ERGs. We also have a newly founded ERG this year in 2021 called CARE, which stands for Cultural Awareness for Respect and Equality. And then our veterans ERG. This is a really well-established ERG within North Americas. This year alone, we've hired 22 leaders within our operations and functional divisions from our veterans ERG initiatives. If you're interested in joining the veterans ERG, or you're interested in joining any ERG, please feel free to reach out to myself or someone from the HR team.
All right, thank you everyone. Normally we would have a Q&A session, but since this is a video, please feel free to stop by and say hi to myself or Alexis if you have any questions.
Thank you.